Hi guys. Okay, so I was gonna ask Ryan all these questions, but he ended up not really wanting to do it. So I'm just gonna answer them myself. I think they're kind of good questions, pretty interesting. So if you want to see me answer some stuff about my childhood, relationship stuff, um, vegan stuff, like just whatever different stuff, keep watching. Okay, first question, what was your childhood like? I want to say my childhood was very revolved around sports, getting good grades. My parents were pretty strict. My dad was strict, my mom was very lenient, so that was like their dynamic, but definitely grew up like middle class. We moved a lot actually, just within Florida, within Tampa really. But yeah, we moved a lot. I went to like 3 different elementary schools. I went to 1 middle school, but I went to 2 high schools. I don't know, I feel like I just moved around a lot, went to a lot of different schools, but yeah, that was pretty much my childhood. I played softball and that was like my main thing. I practiced every single day. I had like tournaments every single weekend, so my childhood was very like sports related. How were my grades growing up? My grades were stop, my cat. Very average. I never got straight A's. I've never been like an all A's, but I've definitely honor roll pretty much every time. I've gotten like a C here and there, but I was never like a D or an F student. So that was pretty good. What was my favorite class in school? Like art class probably. I don't know, I hate math. Science is interesting, but the way it was taught was pretty boring. Like chemistry, I hated that. I don't know. I'm really, like, history is so boring, but interesting at the same time. It just depends on your teacher. Honestly, I don't really know. Probably I had the PE, lunch, stuff like that. I was never like super big into school. Like that was never like my thing. It was always like sports and just like being creative. What's your biggest talent? I think my biggest talent is just being able to read people's energies and I guess like communicate well with people and just have a lot of empathy. I would say that's my biggest talent. I'm very like forgiving. If anyone someone can stab me in the face and I'll be like, no big deal. My biggest talent too is just like my motivation, especially when it comes to the gym. Like that's just something I want to do every single day for myself, just to feel good. I didn't used to always be like that. I just recently got into it when I really like got into health and fitness and veganism. Like I just started wanting more for myself and really to just take care of my body, and because I'm really trying to like live so long that I know like my great grandkids, you know what I mean? Like I'm trying to be that lady. What's been your biggest failure so far? I would say probably quitting Ole Miss and then going to USF. I think quitting anything just feels like a failure, even though like you should quit things that aren't right for you, aren't helping you, like are damaging you, all that kind of thing. I would say, yeah, quitting and moving and leaving my friends But at the same time, then I met Ryan, and everything always does work out, and there's always a greater plan, and you know. So yeah, I would say that's my biggest failure, which honestly, it's not too bad. I probably will see bigger failures in the future. But what's the thing you're the proudest of? I would say my relationship. We just have grown so much together. We're both so like loyal and faithful. Nobody really understands our relationship except us. I mean, and our families obviously, but like online, people don't get it. But like when someone's your rock and they know everything about you, I guess it's just like when you know, but yeah, I've been in like really shitty relationships before, so I'm just really proud of this relationship and really like putting so much effort into it. And it really doesn't even seem like effort because it's so effortless, but yeah, I don't know. And like, I guess my college degree and like buying a house and just like being able to support myself on my own right now. We'll see what the future holds, but and how is your relationship? Solid AF. Who's the boss? Ryan's the boss for sure. I'm the pushover. I'm the one that lets everything just slide under the rug, lets the cats go on the couch or do whatever they want. I'm not the disciplinarian. He's the boss. And I'm just not used to it because I'm used to always getting my way, but he's like even more stubborn and like somebody that gets his way all the time. So yeah, definitely the boss. Why don't we see you guys together more on social media? We don't really show each other that much on social media, only because we have two completely different audiences. Like my audience wants to see like a hot girl in a bikini, not like a girl in a relationship macking on her dude. Like, no, you guys don't want to see that. You guys don't care about that from what I've seen. Like if I post a picture with Ryan on Instagram, it gets no likes. Nobody sees it because that's not what you guys are interested in. So it's not what Instagram will show in your timeline. So I don't really post him for that reason. We're together all the time, so it's not like really necessary to be posting each other all the time. His audience is mostly gay guys who don't want to see him in a heterosexual relationship. If he posts a picture of me, he gets no likes. So it's really like that. And it kind of sucks, it really does. I wish we could post each other more, but if you're trying to have high engagement and really trying to make money online, you post what does well, and what does well is not being with Ryan, unfortunately. So, and that used to, like in the beginning when we were like he would like not post me, like all my other friends are like with their boyfriends, and I'm like, oh, nobody knows that I'm even like dating him, but okay. Yeah, it used to like annoy me, and now I like totally understand why. Do you have any childhood pets, or do you have pets now? Childhood pets, yeah. I had a dog, I had rabbits, I had a snake, I had rats. Like I had literally all the animals, cats. Yeah, growing up, definitely an animal person. We have 2 cats now. Having such an open heart and like wanting so many animals has like burnt me in the past. You know, when we went to New York, we did have a dog and we had to get rid of her. Luckily, I only had her for a couple months, so she was still a puppy and didn't really know what was going on. And I gave her to like the greatest family ever. So I'm really happy for her. She's getting so much love and honestly was getting so much more attention and like love and everything that I couldn't really provide for her. So yeah, because you can't really go to New York with a huge dog, and if you do, your rent's like $1,000 more, so that's crazy. That wasn't gonna happen. Do we have pets now? I don't know if I forget if I answered this. We have 2 cats, Hemi and Eco. I did have 2 different cats before this, and when we did go to New York, my grandma took my other cat, so he's with her still, and someone's at my front door. Oh yeah, and one of my cats never returned one day, which was really sad, and I was like so brokenhearted, but life goes on. What's a goal you're working on right now? To just make as much money as possible. I really want to have my own bikini line, so I have to save up money for that. To get this wedding done and over with and just be married and stop putting money into that and just get that done so I can start focusing on more goals that I want. So that's really right now, it's hard to even like see into the future because it's like in 2 months I'm getting married. So I'm just like focusing everything into that, but I will definitely reevaluate when those 2 months are up and I'm a married woman. My favorite color is blue. What's your biggest inspiration and why? Who is your biggest inspiration and why? Ryan and my dad are my biggest inspirations. Also my mom and even Ryan's mom. They're just such like good people. My dad is so like business minded, such a good person. Honestly, my whole family just inspires the crap out of me with just the way they make money, the way they live their life, their healthy lifestyles, just their positivity. It's so contagious. Like my mom is just like such a gentle soul and like would do anything for anyone. And my dad is so funny and smart. And Ryan's mom is so fit and just with it. She's so good at makeup and she's so beautiful. Like everything about my family I'm just obsessed with. I like to spend as much time with them as possible. And obviously Ryan's like my main inspiration business-wise, definitely. He just is a grinder, always just hustling. If he doesn't know how to do it, he'll figure out how to do it and make money. He just, like, for instance, he just figured out how to lay flooring. He's not somebody that knows how to do that, but he learned and is now like doing that part-time. He does retail arbitrage and sells tools. He loves just buying something and just like reselling it. That's like, he just is obsessed with it. When somebody asks him like what does he do, he just has so many answers because he does so many things. What is your first memory? Okay, my first memory is definitely just being with my grandma and my grandpa. I would go over there every single weekend and spend time with them. My grandma would always take me to the park. She was just the best grandma you could ever wish for. So just being with them, and my grandpa was so funny. We'd play these little games. We would watch like wrestling together, and yeah, I think just being at my grandparents' house and just spending time with them, having breakfast with them, French toast. We would always have French toast like every breakfast, and yeah, I would say that's like my first memory. Do you have any tattoos? I do have tattoos. I think I have 9. I'm pretty sure I have 9. Maybe one day I'll show you guys. Let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing like all my tattoos. Comment below if that's something you're interested in. What's your biggest strength? My biggest strength, just my determination, and my motivation, I would say. Like if I want something really bad, like I will freaking get it. So many people can shut a door in my face and like I'll still try and figure out a way to like get through. What's your biggest fear? I would say my biggest fear is not being successful and not following through on my own dreams, and not being able to maybe like start my own family is a really big fear. Having a failed marriage is a really big fear. I don't know, I have a lot of fears, I guess, but you can't really dwell on them. You just move on, you know, you just do your best, and that's all anybody can do. What is your family like? My family, I already talked about my family, but my family is just like the best. Like we love to just crack jokes, have a drink or two, go to the beach, just like spend time with each other. Yeah, that's work out together, like everything. Like we just love being together, and there's like nothing better than having a good family. And then Ryan's family, I mean, I hang out with Ryan's family like even more than my own family, really. They're so like amazing. His sisters are so creative and just lovely, lovely girls. Like seriously, they're so talented. I've never met people so like talented and like multifaceted. Like it's crazy. Like it really blows my mind. So yeah, that's my family, that's his family. This is just a couple of questions I thought I would answer. I hope you like this video. I hope you got to know, feel like you got to know me more. If you like these videos, give me a thumbs up. If you have other questions for me, leave them in the comments. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. Like this video if you haven't. Watch the next video if you haven't. Yeah. And I hope you have a great day. Love you guys. Bye.